Dear colleagues, this is a case of intraoperative floppy iris syndrome, that is IFIS, and I have managed this case without using any pupil dilating device. In this case, I have made one main incision and one stab incision. Viscoelastic substance has been injected into the antechamber. Now I am going to do capsulorhexis. The anticapsule is incised with a 26 gauge bent cystitum and a flap is raised. I hold this flap with a ureter forceps, go anti-clockwise and perform a continuous curvilinear capsulorhexis. The ureter forceps rests against the anterior lip of the main incision, and we can do rhexis very comfortably without shallowing of the anterior chamber. Now hydrodissection is done. We can see that the pupil is dilated very well. The nucleus is decompressed, it is rotated, and now let us see what happens as I go inside the eye with the phaco handpiece. Here it is. We are going to use Oatley Catarix easy phaco machine in this case. The tip is introduced, bevel down, then the bevel is made up. Now as I start sculpting, see what happens. The pupil dances. It tends to prolapse through the side port and the pupil has become small. But in this case I continue with my phaco. I chop and try to emulsify. Yes, this free fragment I have been able to emulsify and remove. Now I rotate the nucleus and chop it at another place. And this piece I lost underneath the iris, could not remove it. Chop it here, and this piece also I could not get onto it. Rotate the nucleus again and chop it here, and here this fragment I could emulsify, and this last fragment, free fragment, I could emulsify and remove. Now this fragment which went underneath the iris, and this is the last fragment which is just beneath the tip of the phaco handpiece. It's brought to the center by the chopper, and it is emulsified and removed. So the nucleus has been managed. Now I inject viscoelastic substance, that is HPMC, and I try to bring this thick epinucleus towards the center by this Simcoe cannula. Yes, I bring it towards the center, then I go with the phaco handpiece and remove this epinucleus in the phaco 3 mode, that is the epinuclear mode. That's it. I have been able to manage the nucleus and epinucleus. Now in this case I have already planned to remove the cortex with Simcoe cannula. That's why I have made only one side port. In this case, during phaco 2 mode, the phaco power was 70%, flow rate was 40 ml per minute, and vacuum was 400. Now the cortical cleanup is almost done. It is very easy to do this with this beautiful instrument. It's very simple instrument, a Simcoe cannula. It is one kind of coaxial irrigation aspiration. That's it. The cortical matter is almost removed. Now little bit of cortex is there, it's how incisional. You go through this side foot, get onto it and remove this epinucleus. That's it. It is removed. Now viscoelastic substance is injected, again HPMC, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. Yes, it is being injected now, and we can see the rhexis margin very clearly now. Hydrophobic acrylic intraocular lens, in this case it was a Technis 1 intraocular lens, no financial interest. The Technis 1 intraocular lens is implanted in the capsular bag. The lens is dialed with the help of these two instruments, one Sinskey hook, another one is the chopper, and it is the haptics are placed horizontally. Now the viscoelastic substance is removed by the irrigating probe of the bimanual IA. It is irrigated out, and I also used aspiration. The flow is so nice that the antechamber doesn't become shallow. That's it. The only one side port is there in this case. It is hydrated, and now a final wash is given with Simcoe cannula, form the antechamber and conclude the case. That's it. Thank you very much for watching.